how he's feeling and if he'll be good to go today?
He's a game time decision.
Is he feeling okay?
Yeah, he's feeling okay.
With Bogey, is this just part of him dealing with that injury and how it's just gonna periodically come back up, that sort of thing?
Yeah, well, we knew that coming into the season, that this was going to be something that we would have to monitor throughout the season, and we've been doing that. He's been feeling okay. We have to take a look at back-to-back situations when those games come up, but yeah, this is something that we'll monitor. Have to keep our eyes on the entire season.
Coach, what are some of those things that you hope to carry from this 4-game win streak into tonight's game?
Well, we've done a good job of getting off to a good start. You know, New York brings a physical style of play to the floor. We have to match that physical play right from the start. You know, transition. They're playing faster this season. Our first 2 games that we've played them, they've been able to, you know, get out in transition and get off to good starts. You know, we know that it's going to be a fight in the paint for, you know, 50-50 balls and rebounding the basketball. They just bring that physical style of play to the game, so we have to do what we've been doing. Match that intensity. You know, defensively, they're going to be physical on the ball. We have to be aggressive, attacking their pressure on the offensive end of the floor, and you know, stay solid defensively and rebound the basketball.
Hi. In terms, I know they're one of the best rebounding teams in the NBA. With no Robinson and Clint, maybe his minutes increasing a little bit more. What's the key to, I guess, taking advantage, especially on the glass?
Well, that's where they play. You know, they shoot and they go get it. You know, all of those guys are aggressive, attacking the glass. You know, starts with penetration. We're going to have to do a good job of keeping them in front and defending the paint, so that we can, you know, stay with our guy and put a body when they do shoot the basketball. But you know, it's the same game plan every single night. You know, keep the ball in front. You got to hit and fight for those rebounds at 50-50 balls.
With a guy like Clint, I know, you know, with his minutes restriction, he's been coming off of the bench. Is that increasing a little bit more? Could he maybe get a start tonight, or what does that look like in terms of rotation?
Yeah, each game it should increase. You know, if he comes out with no setbacks, and he has been able to finish the games without any setbacks.
Nate, in terms of Clint, do you feel like when him playing that second unit, he gives them like an extra pop to what you normally have been given? I mean, obviously having him back is a big deal, but just do you feel like that's giving them an extra pop with him being out there?
I think it gives our team that pop. You know, he's our starting center, and you know, the fact that we've had to play him coming off the bench, having him on the floor makes a difference with us, whether it's with, you know, the first or the second unit. So. You know, Oyeka has done a nice job in the starting role these last couple games, and having Clint back in uniform just gives us more size. You know, another guy that can defend the paint and rebound the basketball.
When it comes to the physicality that Knicks bring, how do you balance matching said physicality as opposed to delving too far into it and getting out of your own identity?
Just expect it. You know, they're going to play. They don't switch as much as most teams. You know, they fight through things. You know, the pick and roll. They get into the ball and pressure the ball with their guards. You know, their bigs are going to try to defend the paint and the rim. You know, so expect it. You know, you have to play through it. You can't complain about it. It's just their style of play, and you know, be aggressive attacking it. You know, don't settle on the perimeter against it. I think you have to attack pressure.
I saw after last game, DeJounte got both of the chains. Just what went into your decision for both defensive and player of the game to move to him?
I thought he did a solid job both ends of the floor. You know, defensively, we switched him on Luka second half. I thought he did a good job of making him work. And, you know, he just had a solid game from start to finish on both ends of the floor.
Nate, in terms of Trey and his game, obviously didn't have the 30-point game, but it looked like he had a all-around, well-rounded game. Can you talk about how important it was for him? Because I thought in the fourth quarter, he kind of made sure that he kept DeJounte going. How important is that for him to continue to kind of feed the hot hand and take advantage of his opportunities when they come?
I think it's really important. This is what we've been talking about really all season long. Those guys are going to have to sacrifice. The entire team is going to have to sacrifice, and I thought Trey did a really good job of managing the game that fourth quarter, really throughout the game. DJ had it going. We had a matchup that we liked. Trey did a good job of getting us into the sets and getting him the ball and playing off of him. So these are the things that they both will need to do really for the remainder of the season, is make reads, certainly in the fourth quarter. If we have a hot hand, as we did in the Dallas game, we want to feed the hot hand. And I thought Trey did a great job of initiating that for us.
Any final questions? All right, thank you.
All right.